contemplating all of my goals. Look, will I fold or will I chase them? I got adversity, two options. I can handle it purposefully or I can let it murder me. But sign up for war, point out the target, show me the giants. Hold your applause, just getting started, sending the lions. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready
but
for
I'll
me?
find a way, with or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'll find a way, with or without my sins. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'll find a way.
Nah, I ain't looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the GOAT is, me hands down. Yeah, no time for arguments, cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence, I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak, get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready
But
to
I'll
say?
find a way, with or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'll find a way, with or without my sins. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'll find a way.
Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me?
Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'll find a way.
Watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself.
I ain't taking no loss.
Taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. We already know that we the coldest. Watch me heat it up, let me focus.
He's simply ravishing.
Wait a second. This ain't All Rise, but I am simply ravishing, damn it. Now, there's a backstory to that today. I got to shout out my guy, Macho King, my uncle, all right? I'm a big Ravishing Rick Rude fan, if you guys didn't know yet. As you can tell right up here, you can't see it that good, but I have a new addition to my collection, all right? Thanks to the one and only Macho King, my uncle, okay? That is my uncle. All right? I got a whole shelf right now of Ravishing Rick Rude. All right? I am ravishing, I tell you right now. I feel ravishing today. I'll be honest with you. The work I'm putting in the gym, I'm looking ravishing today. I'm telling you right now, I'm excited about life, folks. Let me tell you something. The new intro, I mean, that shit hit. That new intro hit. The countdown hit. That man said, I ain't looking for handouts. I'm looking to stand out. Woo! Woo! Oh my God, that one got me. It's crazy because it ain't even like, whatever it was. But wow, unbelievable. My brother Rod Thompson, that handsome son of a bitch. It's his 50th birthday, baby. Oh, happy birthday, you tall son of a bitch, you, Senor Rod Thompson, my good friend. What a friend I am. I didn't even message Rod today. I apologize. I didn't even message Rod. You know, my head's all over the place. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday, Senor Rod Thompson. He did that because he wanted me to feel bad. I know what he did. I know what he did there. He did that being like, Pete didn't message me, he didn't text me. You know, and I told him it was my birthday. I'm going to do the super chat so he looks bad. I get it. Well deserved. Nah, but anyway, honestly, have a great birthday, my brother. Today has been slow, man. I think I told you guys, like, probably a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks maybe. I was kind of behind on schedule for getting to where I needed to be to start the season for NYYU. And I've been working so much the last couple of days. I'm now ahead of schedule. Like, everything is redone, rebuilt. It's where I want it to be. It looks amazing. I'm really excited about it. Game season live is going to look phenomenal this year. Post game season, I'm like over the top of the world excited about. The way the template looks and the design this year, get ready for that one, folks. Like, it looks absolutely stunning and phenomenal. Everything is looking really cool right now. So I am very, very excited. But I also been getting a lot of messages today. I guess news is slow is what I would say it is. News is kind of slow out there. Of course, the Roki news happens. No other moves out there right now for the Yankees, but not a lot going on. And I've been getting so many DMs about this idea that, oh my God, the Blue Jays are going to make one more attempt to re-sign Vladdy Jr. And if they don't, well, the Yankees are probably going to be interested, right? And, you know, every single year, there's always that big free agent approaching, and could he fit the Yankees, and would it make sense for the Yankees? And let's be honest here, Vladdy is one of those guys. Right now, where the Yankees stand, they have Paul Goldschmidt coming into this season. Obviously, that is a one-year commitment. He's 37 years old. He's definitely not the future of that position for the New York Yankees. So they're going to eventually need to find a first baseman that could be there for multiple years. The Yankees typically always win when they have a good first baseman. And, you know, this is no knock on Goldie, but there's no real long commitment here. And Vladdy could play first. You know, we're going to talk about the third base situation a little bit, because apparently there's also word out there that he's willing to play third base and he's comfortable with doing that. He's also in probably the best shape he's been in quite some time right now. So I think look, if you needed any more motivation, right, all you had to do was look at what the number and the dollar amount that fellow countryman Juan Soto got. I mean, for a guy like Vladdy, he is putting himself in a prime position to make a boatload of money, just like Juan Soto did. And we're going to get to that too. But ladies and gentlemen, I also have a pretty fun announcement of something I'm going to try to do, because news is so dead. So I'll see what your guys' interest in this is. If there's no interest and you don't want to, trust me, it's less work on me, so I won't care. We don't have to do that. But I'm going to run a little fun idea by you guys during this stream and see what you think. But continuing on with Vladdy, we all know about the bat, right? Whoops, got nothing pulled up. Give me 1 second. This will take a second here. And whoop, that's the wrong thing. My bad. Close that out. We all know about Vladdy's bat, right? That's the moneymaker for Vlad Jr. It's going to be the moneymaker. Guy's a phenomenal hitter, folks. He's going to be 26 years old on March 16th, a day before Mwa's birthday. He'll be 26 years old. So when he signs that big contract that he's probably going to get as long as he has a good year, he's going to be entering his age 27 season. So extremely young, basically right there, a little year difference with him and Soto. He's going to get paid a lot of money, especially if he has a year like he had last year. Here's a guy that hit 323 on the season, had 199 hits. Let me repeat that. 199 hits. 396 on base percentage, a 544 slugging, a 940 OPS. 3 years in a row now, 32 homers, 26 homers, 30 homers. Going forward, the older he gets, you'd expect a professional hitter of him to continue to come out. Now, a lot of people are talking about, well, the Yankees got third base open, right? Isn't that the position of need for the Yankees potentially? Look, I don't want anybody to see this and be like, Pete is giving people hope. Why is NYYU out there talking about Vladdy to the Yankees? Well, I'm not. All I'm doing here is, instead of responding to a bunch of DMs of people going, oh my God, did you see this article from some website that I don't know if it's real or not. Look, are we going to have a Vladdy watch? Are we going to have that happen towards the end of the year? Probably. I don't think he's going to re-sign, and I think if he does get traded, it's probably more at the deadline. I don't think a trade for Vladdy comes now. A lot of rumors out there about the New York Mets. We know that. But here's the thing, too, for the Yankees. The Yankees and Blue Jays are in the same division. I think the last thing the Blue Jays would want to do right now is simply say, hey, we'll trade you to the Yankees. We'll give you to them. At the end of the day, it's a little different if he said, hey, he signed there because they gave him money and he went there. It's not like we handed him over. I don't think that would be the case. If Vladdy becomes a Yankee, in my opinion, it's probably more because he signs as a free agent. And he's going to get a lot of money. I saw somebody in the chat earlier go, if he does well, there's no way he gets $500 million. Well, to say there's no way he gets $500 million is bananas, because if he has the same year he had last year, folks, like it or not, that is where baseball's going. Forget this idea of, yeah, but guys aren't this, guys, they're overpaid. That's what teams are offering nowadays. These guys are getting paid a lot of money. It's just, it is what it is. And like Vladdy or not, whether you're a fan of the guy, he's really good. He's a really good player. That's all there is to it. He is a very, very good player. Would he help the Yankees? Fucking of course he would. Do I expect to be talking about Vladdy on the Yankees this year? Before the year? Hell no. And look, that's one of those things where you sit there and go, if some miracle this actually happened, let me be surprised. But I think you probably got a better chance of hitting the lotto multiple days in a row than the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays getting together after they can't strike a deal and going, hey, we'll give you them, no worries. And I know everybody's talking about, we always do this. This is baseball fandom in general. We always do this as baseball fans, right? We're always looking ahead. Yankee fans, we live for the season. We live for the moment. We want the big moments to take off and great things to happen. That's how we are. But with Soto even last year, what were we talking about? Well, the Yankees are going to re-sign him. There's no chance. The Mets are out there. Who knows? It was in spring training, and we're talking about his free agency. Well, I got a couple of, NYYU every offseason. We do what? A watch of something. There's a player out there. Get on the watch. Now we're on infield watch. We don't know who it's going to be, but we're going to have next year Vladdy watch. We're going to have Welcome to the U. We're going to have Murakami watch. We're going to have Tucker watch. There's going to be a lot of free agents available. So when a lot of fans are talking about maybe Hal Steinbrenner should go over, maybe he should say, the hell with it. Let me go buy Bregman. Let me go buy this guy. Whatever's left, let me just eat it up. And, we can just go on from there. That's the issue right there, is that the Yankees have a chance that they're going to likely reset next year based off the amount of money coming off the books. So the Yankees are in a prime position to go, hey, look, a lot of money's coming off. We have a chance to add a lot. And there's a lot of free agents, unlike this offseason. And that's something I've been talking about a lot. If you guys remember well, what did I say when the Mets got Soto? I said, look, within 48 hours, I would expect Max Fried's a Yankee. After that, it's got to be trades, in my opinion, because who the hell's out there? And that's a different story this coming off season for this year, 2025, the end of the year, 2025, entering, of course, November, December, January of 2026. There's a lot of free agents out there that now, for those people who want to attack Hal Steinbrenner and say, hey, put your money where your mouth is, that would be the opportunity for him to then do it, because I named the names. Murakami, who I could talk about. I know a lot about Murakami, by the way. Vladdy, Tucker, there's some other names out there. But it's a good situation for the Yankees in that regard. They signed a lot of guys this year. If you ready, we notice 1-year deal, right? Why was there a 1-year commitment to Goldie? Actually, it makes a lot of sense. If they do sign one of the remaining free agents out there, if it's not a Bregman, which I doubt, who the hell knows, it's probably going to be a 1-year commitment. I don't think the Yankees want to go ahead and do any bigger contracts with players they don't specifically like. And that's the issue there. A lot of these guys that are available just aren't really great for them. But again, do I expect a Vladdy watch? Yeah, man, look at the guy's numbers. He's an animal. Do I buy he's going to be able to play a good third base? I don't know. I don't know. He might get the chance this year. There's rumors the Blue Jays may get Pete Alonso, and then he would play third base, and he's very willing to do it. And look, he played 100 innings this year. He's in, I saw a picture of him recently. He does look like he's in some pretty damn good shape. Does that carry on for the whole season? I don't know. But I think Vladdy's going to take this year very seriously. I think he's going to take the 2025 season very, very seriously. Because at the end of the day, folks, you got to remember, it's the contract year. Juan Soto had his best year in the majors. I mean, you could say Judge this, that. He also wanted that contract. He was ready to go every day. Vladdy's probably going to be the same. And there's another man over the ocean in Murakami, who I've talked about a lot. Now, I've also warned a lot of people about Murakami because I see a lot of people that just simply go, give me him. Look, Murakami has a shit ton of pros behind him. He also has a shit ton of cons behind him. And I talk about this a lot. I'm going to get him pulled up right here for you guys so we can also take a look at him together. But there's certainly some things to be concerned about with Murakami, and there's no denying that. Munetaka Murakami is a powerhouse. Guy could hit. The ball flies off his bat. As I'm sure a lot of you know, he has the all-time record for a single season in home runs with, 56 back in 2022. 2023, 31 homers. 2024, 33 homers. For a lot of the people that talk about, Vladdy's been out of shape or whatever, he got to get healthy, can he keep that up throughout his career? Well, Murakami has had the same type of issues throughout his career. He's had the situations and the problems where his team looked at him and said, he's so out of condition, we're going to drop you. And this is after the dude hit 56 bombs in a season. That's concerning. Now, he did come back from that, and he went on to play much better that year. But let me throw something by you guys that, to me, is extremely concerning. And, again, if you watch Murakami in the WBC, he's an animal, man. He could hit the ball a shit ton. A lot of people saying he's going to go to the Dodgers just because apparently there's this thing now that every Japanese player is going to go to the Dodgers, yet Seiya Suzuki didn't. Kodai Senga didn't. What's his name? Lefty on the Cubs. I just absolutely drew a blank right here. Imanaga didn't. But, that's the thing now. Everybody's going to go there. Well, they got a guy named Freddie Freeman, who I think is pretty good. Unless they just say you're going to be a DH and that's it. Whatever. I don't know. I think everybody got to dial that all back a little bit. We get it. But look, we're not biased. NYYU is going to be real no matter what. Who the fuck doesn't want to play for the Dodgers right now? I mean, I don't know what is so hard to understand about this. You got a lot of people that go, oh my God, Pete, but the Dodgers. Who wouldn't want to play with the Dodgers? And he can't DH either because Otani. Who wouldn't want to play for the Dodgers right now? Let's be honest. People are talking about, oh, I can't believe this. What can't you believe? They're paying a shit ton of money to anybody, and they win. And they got a bunch of stars on the... Who wouldn't want to play there? Why wouldn't you? Like, I'm just being honest. I'm a Yankee fan. I want the Yankees to win. I want that rematch no matter who the Dodgers have out there. They could be the juggernaut of everybody's mind. I'm ready to knock them down. David versus Goliath, whatever the hell you want to call it. If you think they're so big and mighty, I want them again. But I'm not going to be that dude that's crying about another team going out there and making moves. they're not doing nothing wrong, folks. Everybody got to calm down with that stuff. It reminds me of when the Yankees dynasty was going on and everybody hated us because we won. It reminds me of the Astros a few years, even though they cheated and that was out there, so it made more people hate them. But they were winning and everybody hated them because they won. So I'm not going to be that guy. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to sit here and bitch and moan and complain about the Dodgers making moves. They had a hell of an offseason. They just won a World Series. Yeah, I bet their fan base is pretty excited to watch them again. And they're also building for their future too. So, you know, that ain't gonna be me. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that with the Dodgers. But Murakami to the Dodgers, that's a tough one to see. But again, getting back to him, there's legitimate concerns here. Hell, the Dodgers may not even want him. And again, I'm not knocking Murakami. This is a guy that is 24 years old, he'll be 25 when he becomes a free agent. Here's the thing that scares me. In Japan, and if you listen to any player that's played there, I believe it was Adam Jones, former Baltimore Orioles center fielder. He had a long conversation about this, and it was really good. He talked about how when you got a really good strikeout pitcher in Japan, it's actually very impressive because their hitters are known to just put the ball in play. That's their job. The majority of their 1 through 9, their job is to put the ball in play. That's what they're there to do. When you see heavy strikeout numbers from a batter in Japan, it's a red flag. I don't care what anybody says. They don't have our pitching, and it's not even close on the pitching side. In Japan, you have your good starters, but trust me, it ain't the level of the major leagues when you have multiple guys. Then the bullpen's all coming out throwing 97, 98 miles an hour. Very, very different league. Again, great talent in Japan. There's no denying that. Their best players fit in very well in the major leagues and they handle it. My big concern here, Murakami last year, 180 strikeouts in 500 at-bats. 180 strikeouts in 500 at-bats in Japan. The year before that, 168. The year before that, 128. Not bad at all. Year before that, 133 at a previous year of 184 strikeouts also. He does walk a shit ton. I mean, the guy's on-base percentage is typically close to 400, over 400, or a little below 400. But you know what it is. Frank Cortez did not use no quotations. I can't believe this. I don't know if it's him. Pete, I don't want to play with the Dodgers, bro. I mean, I thought it was pretty much assumed that I meant like major league ball players, free agents. I just thought that might have been clear. I should have known better. I really just thought everybody understood I meant like major league, ball players and stuff like that, but we know Frank doesn't want to play for the Dodgers. Frank does not want to play for the Dodgers, in case anybody knows. That's it. Frank will not play for the Dodgers no matter what. But again, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. The stuff with Vladdy, anybody who's messaging me about it, don't waste your time. Don't waste your breath on this one. Don't waste your fingers typing. It's not happening right now. And if it does, by all means, let's be shocked together. But I don't see it happening. That's something to me that do I expect him to sign with the Blue Jays? No, I don't. I think maybe if the Blue Jays maybe go off and offer him this crazy dollar amount, maybe they would. Maybe he would stay. But I think him knowing, hey, look, the Mets are going to need a first baseman. The Yankees need a first baseman. How do you sign a contract? If you're his agent or if you're a family member, I'm sitting there looking at him going, hey, look, Vladdy, man, don't sign no contract. You got the same situation in many ways that Soto was in. The Yankees have no first baseman next year. The Mets, unless they stay with Vientos over there, they don't really have a first baseman. You're setting yourself to be in a prime position to go anywhere you want. What I would focus on is being healthy, getting in great shape, and putting up an MVP caliber season. You know Aaron Judge, if he's healthy, he's going to win the MVP. Your goal this year, you should try to steal that shit from him. Put up the best year humanly possible. And they're going to probably trade you somewhere. I don't know where it will be. But signing an extension anywhere? Nah, man. You got the Yankees and the Mets in position to go after you. You're better than anybody on the planet. Stick to that. Forget anything else. Just stick to that, man. Just stick to that and you're good to go. And you are good to go. Guys, voicemail line is open. 804-592-6160. You guys know we just like to chill. This has been a very, very slow month when it comes to the news, as you guys already know. I mean, news right now is absolutely dead. I mean, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, going on right now. So it has been an absolute mess. We're still waiting on a Marcus Stroman trade. There's still a shit ton of free agents that need to sign, and nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on in baseball, but it's crazy to me. But the voicemail line again is 804-592-6160. Again, 804-592-6160. Let me go ahead and put it in the chat for you guys. 804-592-6160. And subscribe to the U, baby. If you have not, make sure you are subbed. Let's go.
Pete Jera,
There he is.
Francis, Big
He's calling
Cat,
out
it's
everybody.
over there, baby. If it's Bronx or nothing, or if it's just NYYU, all my fans,
it's the U.
loving you.
It's
as
the
always. Guys, why not with Vladdy? Why not? We could dream. I'll do a 5 for 2 right now, Pete. Guys, I'll do a 5
Okay.
for 2.
5 for 2?
I'm going Stroman, Peraza, Cabrera, Jones, and Hampton for Vladdy.
Wow!
Let's try it. What do we
Wow.
got? Give it to him.
Holy
Pete, you know what?
shit!
You got to take a giant step, man. You got to
Wow!
leave yesterday behind. There's just no percentage in remembering the past. It's time you learn to live again at last. Come
Come on,
with
Dom.
me, leave yesterday behind, and take a giant step outside your mind.
You're mine!
Though you played at love and lost, dollars turned your heart to frost. I will melt your heart again. That's what we got to do. Melt our hearts with love, Yanks. Make us feel, and let's fucking go.
We're gonna melt the hearts. Oh, we're gonna melt the hearts, baby. We're gonna melt them right now. That is my Uncle Dom. It's always good to hear from you, Dom. It's always good to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, March 29th. NYYU Day at Yankee Stadium. It's going to be nothing that you ever seen before in your life, folks. I want to see all of you there. Who's going to the damn event, damn it? I want to know in the chat right now, if you haven't got your tickets, let me know who's going to be there, baby. It's going to be the time of your lives, baby. Oh, by the way, I know a lot of people may not like this. I don't know. Shout out to Sammy Sosa, who, he had to apologize, which is bullshit. I don't want to go there. Bullshit. It's bullshit. But congratulations that Sammy Sosa is in the Cubs Hall of Fame. Very well deserved. You guys go far back with NYYU. Me and Ozzie Guillen Jr., we put out a t-shirt that said the Sammy screw job. They screwed Sammy Sosa. I'm sorry. So I don't care about the whole apology bullshit. He didn't need to apologize for nothing. Put some respect on that man's name. Him and Mark McGwire brought baseball back. They both should be in the Hall of Fame just for what they did in 98, and that is it. That is it. That is it, damn it. So, guys, get your tickets. Jira will throw it in the chat, of course. I can't friggin' wait, man. I can't wait. Get your damn tickets today, folks. Smacky that likey. Hitty. The sub. Frank Cortez says, ha ha ha, just kidding. Just kidding. Pete, I'm a Yankee. 100. Just kidding, Pete. I'm a Yankee. 100%. Kind of sounds like you're saying you're not because of the, I'm a Yankee. I'm a Yankee, Pete. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. That's one of my favorite things. But guys, oh, we got some more. I didn't know we had it. I looked over to my left. There's a bunch of voicemails on
What's up,
here.
NYYU?
There he
B,
is.
just calling in to say, hey, man, I am mad at LA for getting Sasaki, but you got to admit there was very few places that could accommodate what he needed, and it just made sense for him to go there. As far as Murakami goes, I doubt it. He's still got 3 more years on Freddie, and his bat is still really good. I mean, unless something really crazy changes, and I have no idea about the athleticism of Murakami or whatnot, and how that's going to go. But I don't see any other big moves being done by the Dodgers unless they happen to really go for it and try to get Tanner Scott. But yeah, man, I'm sending my love out to New York. Hope you guys are doing well. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome show every time, man. Pete, you're doing the Lord's work, so keep it up. Talk to you soon.
Dr. V, thank you so much, my guy. Truly, truly appreciate you. You are the man. Thank you so much. And man, oh man. Can you imagine the Dodgers come out of nowhere and get Tanner Scott too? Wow. I mean, yeah, if you're a Dodgers fan, you should be really excited about this year to begin. And, you know, the thing about Roki Sasaki is they could take their time with him if they want. They don't have to rush him. Like I said, he had, 120-something innings last year. Never threw more than that. So he's not one of those guys you're just going to run out there and, let him throw 170 innings. That ain't going to happen. But, yeah, if you're a Dodgers fan, be hype. And look, if you're a Yankees fan, be hype. I don't know who else we're going to get. I don't know what the next move is. I got no idea right now. But I really hope the Yankees add somebody in the infield. And maybe it's somebody more than we know. Maybe Stroman is moved. Then maybe the Yankees do add a couple of more moves before the start of the season. I do wish in many ways they were a little more aggressive. I really do. Because, when the Soto deal took place, it was hard to see the vision. Because, again, there wasn't many things out there. But obviously, you add a starter, and then you could sell from your starters, potentially, and make some moves. And the Yankees did exactly that, with Bellinger, of course, Goldie, Airbender. They made some really good moves. They've had a strong offseason. I would just really love to see them add another reliever or two. And like I said, man, get somebody in an infield, man. Come out of nowhere and get somebody in an infield. That would be amazing. That would be really amazing to see. And it would also top off this offseason for us. It'd be exciting for us. 13 Bars says, kind of off topic. Do we think MLB The Show 25 is going current gen? Matter of fact, it's funny. I'm going to speak about MLB The Show any second. Let me get to another voicemail here.
This is Macho King in the house. How you doing? To the underground UWO from the MVP and voicemail go to NYYU. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something about Vlad. Yeah, the Yankees are going to have to bring a tractor trailer load of chicken tendon buckets to lure this guy in the first base next year. But that bum phone is going to throw a boatload of money at him anyway. But hopefully he won't go up to 650 pounds by then like the Thursday. King Kong Bundy, yeah. And as far as Murakami goes, I don't know what's going on with these Japanese players that won't play together like the LeBron James and those type of guys. And Durant, all them, all play together like a big old club. Well, I ain't having it anymore. I'm tired. And the Yankees got to step up their game. And before these guys even think about stepping foot in the United States of America, yeah, dig it. They need to tell me, you serious? You should have get off the pot. Sign the contract. We ain't playing any games. We don't have to play no dog and pony show to the New York Yankees. We're putting together a championship caliber team. And we ain't got no time for jabronis that don't want to play on the East Coast. And then have to deal with 1/3. Yeah. Thank God you're getting elbow drop. Yeah. Anyway, let's take care of business now. Spring training is on the horizon. And NYYU Dave's coming on for you.
Yeah.
And I'll see you there on the flip side. Oh, yeah. March out.
There he is, folks. March out, the one and only, the MVP, the voicemail goat. He is indeed.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
The cream of the crop. He's the cream of the crop. Speaking of somebody of high importance, he was a contender.
Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista in New Hampshire. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well, I think this talk we might get Vladimir Guerrero. Not too bad, but I kind of was hoping to get Pete Alonso because, I think Alonso is pretty good. But I have a way that the Blue Jays could get Pete Alonso, convert Vladimir Guerrero to DH, and Alonso plays first base for the Blue Jays. That's all. But I would rather have Alonso on our team. Guerrero's okay, but he's sort of like a little troublemaker, sort of like Manny Ramirez, if you know what I mean. He always has to cause trouble. That's just my opinion. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. Smacking the likey. Hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. The Yankees win the World Series in 2025. And don't forget to get those shirts printed out, Pete, of the Bocce Master Bella Vista, size 3X for the Bocce Master captain. Bye.
Anytime Simon comes on, I look for Yojo to pop up, and that man does not disappoint, bro. He does not disappoint. That man said mute. He does not disappoint. Oh, people, let me tell you about my best friend. Yankees, this is what we've become because of you. Folks, there is literally nothing to talk about. Guys, when Pete Simonetti doesn't have much to say, you know for a fact there's not much to talk about. Okay? Tony Rivera. He said a 3XL shirt. That's a lot of bocce. Hey, that's a lot of bocce over there. That's the bocce master of Bella Vista, baby. But guys, I wanted to run a little idea by you. Now, this definitely would take a lot of time or just a lot of hours of work for me to put in. But I've actually recently got all the stuff where I can stream gaming. And again, I'm not a gamer. I'm not this, I'm going to go Pete plays games, okay? New channel. No, not happening. I'm too focused on the U. This is my pride and joy. This is my baby. What I wanted to ask you guys is, I had a fun little idea that I want to run by each and every one of you. So what I was thinking of doing, since news is so dead, news is absolutely dead. There's nothing going on. I was thinking of doing something that'll be beneficial, obviously, for NYYU to help us. We got a shit ton of traveling to do over the next couple of weeks, couple of months. I mean, I think I'm going to New York 3 times in that span, going to Florida once. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But I was thinking of doing something where I can create characters of whoever wants to be in an exhibition game for MLB The Show. So basically what it would be like is you send me a picture of your face so I could kind of try to make you look exactly like you look. Height, weight, batting average, batting stance, lefty, righty, all the details from the game that you would want. And I would create everybody's character, put them in a lineup. I would automatically not simulate. I would let the game play by the computer, sit back, and I'll call the game, and you guys can watch it live. Maybe I'll get with Discord and ask you guys a little bit, because the Discord server, they always kind of help me on, how we can make this work and make it happen. But I don't know all the details yet, but there's no news right now and shit is dead. I mean, legitimately, nothing is going on. And at least that'll kind of keep my mind busy and it'll keep me busy and I can actually, work on some of that stuff for you guys. And I think it'll be pretty fun. Where's Big Gamer, dude? That's right up his alley. It probably is. But we'll talk about it a little more. Then we'll put some information out to see if we do it. Again, if we don't have a lot of people who want to, I'll pass, but I just figure with there being not a lot of time going on and not a lot of news at all, and spring training is indeed right around the corner. Maybe you guys would want to do that. So I'll probably get with Discord a little bit and we can talk it over and see, how we do like the entries. Because again, I'm assuming you'd have 9 batters on 2 teams. That's 18. Maybe have 1 additional person on each team for the bench. 2 starters. Obviously, maybe 2 relievers each. So probably looking at close to 30 players, 27 players. Hey, Pete, what about an NYYU softball game? We're in the process of potentially doing that this year. So we are in the process of potentially doing that this year. So maybe Matt, I don't know if you can't really put managers in the game, Uncle Dom, but we can get together and figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what would make sense for me because that's going to be very time consuming, but I'm okay with that. I don't care. But yeah, we are going to have a softball game in New York. We're working on that this year. But I know a lot of you I've had a lot of people ask me about MLB The Show. Like, do you play and all that? And I don't really play that much, but I'd be willing to do this because, again, it's building the community more. So it's kind of what we like. It's obviously what we like to do here at the U. But we'll figure it out, guys. Again, I'll get with Discord. I'll get a lot of your guys' opinions. I value your opinions. And we'll go from there, but I just wanted to be something that could work for everybody. Pete, you should do a franchise mode. Yeah, I'm not a gamer, man. I'm not. I'm really not, guys. I don't sit down and play MLB The Show for hours. Every now and then I put it on and, I really don't even play it. I just simulate. Like, I'm one of those weird people. Like, I just simulate stuff, and that's it. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, no, we are definitely going to do something charity related for the softball game this year. That's something we've already talked about a little bit. Pete, always thinking up of... Look, yeah, man, look, yeah, Mo, I've thought about the jerseys too. Guys, it's tough, man. We're not Oh, Jira saying all I do is press buttons when I play the game. And that is what I do. I don't really even play the game. I just like simulate in manager mode or whatever the hell it is. Mo, jerseys are something I really want to do. The problem with the jerseys and things like that is the company that I utilize for merchandise, they don't do jerseys. So it's kind of hard to get that stuff going. I don't really have anything on the horizon right now for jerseys. I wish I did. Maybe in the future I will. But again, we're definitely not a startup anymore. NYYU is building very, very strong. The numbers, speak for itself. But yeah, I don't have anything like that yet. William Henry Pito, yeah, man, I'm always trying to think of ways to entertain and have a good time. But again, like I said, guys, I'll get with Discord. We'll figure it out. And we could come together as a team and try to see what will make the most sense for everybody. Replay Up says, PD Gamer Dude, we'll give Big Gamer Dude would be an epic matchup on the show. Let me tell you something. That son of a bitch doesn't want anything with me, okay? That's him and Kev. That's the beef this year as of right now, folks, by the way. A Becker in the chat. That's Big Gamer Dude. There's a beef going on with him and Kev. Kev Boogie. And they might be the beef of the 2025 year. So just be careful with that, everybody. Chris Silva, my brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Platano Pete. Gelo Kentucky. Can't wait for the next event, March 29th, brother. Get ready for it. It's gonna be amazing. We got a voicemail here.
Hey, Pete, this is Christian calling from Manhattan.
Yo, what up, brother?
Gonna toss this hypothetical to you. Let's say the Blue Jays are not doing well at all.
Okay.
And the trade deadline comes and they decide, look, we're willing to put Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. The two top contenders are going to be the Yankees in this case, and obviously the Mets. Which team would have the best set of prospects to be offered to the Blue Jays that will get them to bite? And also, what players that you could think of would be included in a package deal like that? Thoughts?
Yeah, man, I was kind of talking about that a little bit earlier when it comes to Vladdy. I think either way it's going to be tough for the Blue. I think the Mets would have an advantage, to be honest. I think it'll be tough for the Blue Jays to trade him to the Yankees. I think at the end of the day, if he came to the Yankees via free agency, it's not that big of a deal. But if they just went ahead and traded him to the Yankees, I think that would be tough. But they're going to ask for a lot. You know, they're going to ask for a lot from any team. Obviously, when it's the deadline, you know there's a deadline and you got to get something for a guy that's going to be a free agent, especially if the Blue Jays are pretty far out of it. That's tough. Mo says supposedly Guerrero doesn't want to be part of the Yankees. Guys, that is such an old rumor that is dead now. I mean, they crushed that rumor this year. So many people still bring that up. That rumor's been dead, man. It's been dead. That rumor's gone. And A. Becker, I see you talking about the beef. I'm joking. Nobody in this community has a beef. Everybody's welcomed to our events. Nobody's going to bother anybody at these events. We don't allow that type of thing. We don't do that here at the U. When everybody gets together, we have a great time. So maybe stop taking something so seriously. This community loves to joke with one another. It's what we do. We have a great time, but everybody show up to that event. Guaranteed to have a great time. It's going to be amazing. No CWE, nor should you. Nor should you get your hopes up for Vladdy. When I talk about this right now, I'll be honest with you guys. One, there's not a lot of news out there. And two, I don't know what happened over like the last day or so, but everybody seems to be talking about this. Well, Vladdy's getting one more chance with the Jays, and if not, they're going to trade him. So, I figured since I'm getting DMs about it on Twitter, I said, let me just talk about this. And maybe if there's some people out there that like to hear my opinion on things, then I'll just simply give it. I don't think it's anything to take seriously. If it was something that happened, that would be amazing. But I don't think it's going to be anything that you should really take seriously right now. Kind of just, leave that where it is. We got a super chat from my guy, Senor Frank Cortez. Loving me. He says, hey, community, my quotes are not bad. It's just my style. Brothers, for God, sack.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say.
I got that God sack, baby! It's only emphasis what I say, guys. There you said, you what? That's a hell of a pickup line right there. Yeah, I got that God sack. Wow. What you doing with those normal sacks when I got the God sack? What are you talking about, baby? Take it easy over there. Take it easy with me. You don't know what you messing with. JXV says, do you promise ignore Murakami and not hype it up? No. I love when people say stuff like that. And look, I'm not coming at him. Pete, but don't talk about this stuff. Folks, let me break some news down for you guys real quick. You ready for this? I don't know if you've noticed this, but I've done this like multiple times over the last couple of months, and it shocks me. NYYU. What I do is I talk about the Yankees. Everything Yankee related. I'm live more than anybody on planet Earth when it comes to the Yankees. We put out more content than anybody on planet Earth when it comes to the Yankees. We cover the Yankees. So if there's a rumor, and there's going to be, let me spoil it for you now. Murakami is going to be a name that is attached to the Yankees a lot. Get ready for it. I said the same thing about Soto, Vladdy, Murakami, Tucker. Get ready for it, folks. You're going to hear their names a lot. That's a spoiler. So yes, I am going to talk about anything New York Yankee related. That's the way that we do. That's what we do here at the U. That's what we do. We do that here at NYY Underground. That's our job. My good friend John Brophy, you handsome son of a bitch. I cannot wait to see you in March. Oh, I'm coming in for the biggest hug of all time on Senor Brophy. I miss that man so much, nobody knows. Jimmy, what's going on, my friend? He says, thank you, Pete, for this great content. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm trying, baby. There's not much going on right now, but here's the good news. Tomorrow's Sunday. And you know what that means. Designated Spitters will be on tomorrow. DS will be on tomorrow. So look, what are we going to talk about? Well, I don't know. But we'll be here. Me and Francis will be here for you guys tomorrow. And we're going to talk. We're going to have a great time. But in reality, I have no idea what we're going to discuss. None. No idea whatsoever. I got no clue what we're going to discuss. But we're going to discuss. Talking, oh my God, Uncle Dom, Lord have mercy. Here's a nice hint for new folks. Do not tell Pete what not to talk about from experience with it. Scotty Horwitz. Scott Horwitz, by the way, I know you had your injury last time. Can I see you at this event on March 29th? Are you going to be there, Scotty Horwitz? Because last time I was expecting to see you, and I said, good. He said, hey, I want to sit down and talk. I said, great, I'd love to sit down and talk with you. That's what I want to do. I want to sit down and talk with you. I was waiting for it, and you weren't there. I hope I'm going to see you on March 29th. I really do. I want to sit down and have a little conversation. You wanted to talk? I like to talk. Trust me, everybody. If you've been to events, Pete Simonetti will talk to you. It's kind of what I do when I'm there. I will talk to you. I am planning to be there. Look at that. Scotty Horwitz. He's the one and only, folks.
The one and only Platano P. What's up, bro? Chris
What
over
up,
here,
brother?
like another for the U, baby.
The U?
Do I think the Yankees are going to get Vladdy? I don't think so.
Not now. Not now.
But it'll be a long shot to get Vladdy. But if we do get him, it's going to be an amazing 2025. But hopefully he doesn't do what Soto did, which is play one good year and then next thing you know, bye-bye. But we'll see what happens, man. Later, Platano P. See you at the event, bro.
Thank you, brother. Can't wait to see you too. It's going to be amazing, man. You know what's really cool about all this stuff, and I guess we're just going to experience this. This is something that we're going to experience as a NYYU community all together anyway, is we're all, a lot of you guys out there are starting to, see each other more often with these events. It's a couple of years now. Yeah, multiple events in a row and this and that and that and this. So, I think it's really exciting that so many of you are now going to go to this event and you know each other's names. And hey, that's what community is. That's what makes it fun. And look, man, maybe we'll get a damn win this year. I mean, the NYYU curse is we haven't had a win for one of these events, and Max Fried Knock on wood, you're going to be fully healthy and ready to go. I hope you dominate the Milwaukee Brewers and we can have a damn victory and go, yes, finally. But I'm going to keep it $150 with you guys. I don't do post game. I don't sit there and, I don't call that game. Man, I'm there for you guys. NYYU wins no matter what when we go. And that's the way I feel about it. Yankee fan, obviously, I am. I'm just so happy for these events. I look forward to them so much. We all do. Trust me. We all talk about it. It is what it is, man. Hopefully they get a W. That would be nice. Frank Cortez says, sorry, Pete. I mean to say, for God's sake. Yeah, we got that, brother. But again, appreciate your super chats, man. I really do. David Miser says, hey, Pete, what's Yankees' next move? Relief pitcher or infielder? I see them just staying still almost now. I really hope they don't stay still, man. I really don't. I don't want, and again, man, I don't even want to think about it because I get aggravated. I can't see DJ LeMahieu being in the infield. I don't think they're going to do that. I think Tim Hill probably has a good chance of coming back. Now AJ Minter going to the Mets. I think Hill has a solid chance of being a Yankee. I just think the Yankees are, look, whether you like Brian Cashman's strategy or not, it's better for the Yankees if Flaherty signs, if Jose Quintana signs, because then it makes Stroman a little more attractive, so to say. That's a good thing. I just saw something about, who was that? John Brophy said, if you're in Tampa and see me at minor league games, please say hi. Yes, indeed. Brophy's a nice guy, man. Definitely say hi to him. Chris Silva also brings up about Dom Smith. It's a minor league deal, man. I'm not looking too much into that one. If he's up for the Yankees, that likely means that Goldie's injured, and Goldie, knock on wood, has been pretty healthy in his career, but that wouldn't be that great. That wouldn't be that great at all. If DJ LeGrand is the starting third baseman on 329, then I think the curse will live on. Brother, I just don't want that. And man, a lot of times people get like this idea, you talk about a player. I had somebody, I think when me and Francis was on, somebody's like, yeah, but he's won batting titles. Nobody's saying that DJ LeMahieu has had a bad career. Nobody's saying that. I'm a fan of DJ LeMahieu. I'm just seeing things in the obvious light. To me, DJ LeMahieu should not be a guy at this stage of his career where you just go, hey, third base is yours, come in healthy. The Yankees have shot themselves in the foot multiple times doing this. And it's like, at some point, you guys need to learn from this. Don't do the same mistakes. Do something different. The Yankees sitting there doing this, well, IKF is a great shortstop. No, he wasn't. We all knew that when they got him. It was like you traded Gary Sanchez and you got Josh Donaldson and IKF. Like, Josh Donaldson, a guy who was owed $50 million, and you guys tried to sell us that, you got to be crazy if you think he's done. Well, we all believe he was done. So, and we ended up being right. So Aaron Boone happened to be the crazy guy. If you utilize his own words against him, Gio Urshela's good, but he's no Josh Donaldson. You would hope they learned their lesson at this point, truly. Darius adds, DJ LeMahieu also has to get through spring training healthy, which is no small task at this stage in his career. Wouldn't worry too much about him. That's where I am. I honestly am choosing to believe that the New York Yankees are learning from their mistakes here, and they're not going to just hand this over to him. On top of that, look, when they signed DJ LeMahieu, he was the super utility guy, had played majority of the time, and he was phenomenal for the Yankees. Let's not deny that. Let's not doubt that. DJ LeMahieu has had some good Yankee moments, no question. He's had a great career. But to sit here and act like, at this stage of his career, he's going to play every day or he's going to be healthy, he hasn't been. So, yeah, I don't know how you go to a World Series and you run that out. I can't see them doing that. I just can't. We got a super chat over. Hey, David Douglas.
And we begin to rock.
I love that damn song, man. Pete, I'm staying in Manhattan. When I go March 29th, I will be the country boy looking lost in New York. Don't worry, there's a lot of them in Manhattan. You'll fit in like you can't even imagine because there's going to be a lot of them. There's going to be a lot of them over there in Manhattan, so don't worry, brother. But guess what, my friend David Douglas, when you get to the U Club, because, folks, it ain't the Audi Club when we're there. It is the U Club. By the way, guys, when you enter the Audi Club, right? So there's a gate. We'll go over all this stuff as we get close, but there's a gate. Once you walk in the gate, you go right to your left, right? When you're waiting on the elevator, there's a statue of George Steinbrenner. Make sure you take a picture with him and show that man the respect he deserves, okay? Show that man the respect he deserves. And here's another thing. Don't be shocked if you bump into a Yankee executive, because that's also where their offices go up. So I think last time we went, somebody was in the elevator with Brian Cashman. I forgot who it was, but it was like 2 elevators after I got off, because that would have been hilarious if he was on there with me. But I believe somebody said that he was on there. So Crackle Nuts, what up, my brother? You handsome son of a bitch. I can't wait to see you on March 29th. I give Crackle Nuts a big hug. I mean, I hug a lot of the community. I love you guys, man. The U, we love you guys, man. We're so excited about the future of NYU. I can't friggin' wait. Yo, Pete, for the event, we need a sandwich of gabagool, prosciutto, and mozzarella. Let me tell you. Sounds nice to me. But guys, Crusher Crackwell. Hey, yo. But guys, we'll talk a little more about this MLB The Show idea. Hey, look, man, that's something if you guys want to do. Look, it'll help us. It'll help us here at the U a little bit. It'll be a little time consuming because, again, when I focus on a project, I want it to look as good as possible, to look like you guys. So I think that'll be fun for a community. So I'll ask Discord about it and see what they think. And we'll go from there. If everybody wants to do it, we'll do it. If not, we don't. We'll have some news coming soon. And, you know, February should be somewhat busy with spring training. David says again, Pete, I saw a post or two saying that by 2030, the Dodgers will be all Japanese. Se murió. This is what happens when there's no news. This is what happens when there is no news to talk about. The Dodgers get a couple of Japanese players in a row, and in 5 years, they're going to be a fully Japanese team. Wow. Wow. I tell you what. Super V, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Yes, Yankees, give us some news, make some moves, and we'll be excited to talk about it. But again, guys, tomorrow will indeed be designated spitters. Again, you guys already know how we do it here at the U. Me and Francis, we don't even need news. We'll talk and we'll figure something out with you guys and have a great time. But again, guys, I'm going to get with Discord. I'll get with the community a little bit. We'll figure out if we do this or not when it comes to MLB The Show, this fun little stream. One single game. We'll have a bunch of creative characters in the lineup. We can make it like the Yankees versus the Yankees, one wearing the navy blue spring training little uniforms and the ones wearing the pinstripes or whatever. But we'll try to make it work and see what happens. But again, guys, I am out. Have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you next time as the headphones slowly slide down my face. All right, folks. Peace out, baby. If I could ever find an outro, where is my outros? Okay. Well, there we go. I found it. Peace out, guys. Have a great rest of your night.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next.
send that text from way downtown, but it's